Welcome to another of my reviews, and this is Avengers number 13. And I would have to say a very unlucky number 13. Um, so this is written by Brian Michael Bendis, and the art is by Chris Bachalo. The cover is actually by not Shane Davis. I forgot his name. Uh, where is it? Alan Davis, sorry. I had it right the first time I looked at it. I don't know why I got the names confused. Anyway, like I said, Bendis and Bacalo. In this issue, the Avengers are being sort of interviewed, I guess, for this book or movie or whatever it is. And they're being interviewed and they talk about all the events and battles that they've been through. And that's basically all that happens. This does take place before Fear itself, so it's kind of like a prelude. This happens before Tony's press conference that he held for the Asgardians, with his plan to rebuild Asgard with his new company. So yeah, this is a Bendis book, and there is a lot of dialogue. However, that's really not my problem. I've grown to quite accustomed to his writing. The problem is that the dialogue was just bad. The story was just bad. It was a very boring issue, and it was actually pretty confusing because it was just so hard to stay on track with this book for me. I really have no idea what Bendis was thinking. I don't know if he thought this was a good idea for some reason. There's just so much going on in each page, and it's kind of distracting. And there were some really bad character moments. For example, we get a scene with the Red Hulk where that he's eating raw eggs, and he acts nothing like Thunderbolt Ross. Now, I'm not an expert on this Red Hulk, but I've read a couple of issues, and this is not the Red Hulk that everyone knows. That's just one of the scenes that I had a problem with. There are just too many in this particular issue to go into detail with all of them. However, the biggest problem I had with this book was that it was just every single page was just too busy. I like Chris Bachalo's art, but this just wasn't his best. And again, every single page was just too busy. This is one page, panel after panel after panel after panel, and then we get a nice splash. That and goes back to panels, and there's just too much going on in every single page. And again, it was boring. I had to force myself to read through the whole issue, and based on this issue, I might actually be dropping this Avengers title. Also, to add insult to injury, there was a scene with Hawkeye and Spider-Woman. I guess they have this little romantic thing going on, which I thought was so badly written. It was just so awkward, and it felt so forced. Again, I don't know what Bendis was thinking when he was writing this, especially seeing how Hawkeye reacted with um, what the events that were going on in New Avengers, with Mockingbird almost dying. That's like a completely different character than it is here. So yeah. Do yourself a favor, don't pick this issue up. You really won't be missing anything. Nothing happens at all. It's stuff we've already seen. It's boring, trust me. Avengers number 13. Fear itself tie-in, very loosely. 1 out of 5. This is not worth $4. So try to skip this if you can. If you have to have every single issue of Avengers, pick this up. But trust me, you're not gonna want to read this. It was just bad, and it could be the worst issue of this year so far. So yeah, 1 out of 5. Just skip it, and I'll be doing you a favor.